Howdy, y'all. This is Bill Engvall. Now, I know y'all haven't forgotten about me. Shut up, Larry. All right. So, my approval rating with the wife might not be that high right now, but my approval rating for world domination is at 120%. Beware the nightlife.
Hello and welcome. Sorry. Hello and welcome to Headline Heroes, a comedy podcast where we take today's headlines and create a comic book origin story. My name is Drew Mick.
I'm Nathan Haynes.
And I'm Tanner Ackerman.
Well, it finally happened.
Man, I honestly can't believe it took this long.
Yeah. I don't know. I couldn't tell. Like, was he angry or like, was there like a subtle rage to him?
I think there's always probably a subtle rage to Bill Engvall.
It's what fuels him.
That and Signs. Didn't really. It sounded a little. He must have had a bit of a cold of some kind or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But
what really concerned me
Yeah.
in that message, I don't know if you caught this. He said his approval rating for world domination was 120%, and that just can't happen. That's just not how that works. Can't
Yeah,
go
he
up
did
bigger than
say
100,
that.
right? He did say that. Fuck,
he
see?
did say that.
Bill, sorry, man, I gotta disagree with you.
Why? What do you think is going against Bill in that?
Math?
Math, he can't have more than 100%. Come on, Drew.
Oh, that's not true because I remember getting a test back one time and I had more than 100%.
I think he just wanted to brag about doing real good on a test.
Yeah, it happened once.
Wait, hold on. Play the tape again. Is this you, Drew? Is this you calling in so you could brag about a test you took once?
Hand to God, this wasn't me.
Now, he said something about the night lights.
Yeah, what is...
Google transcript says the nightlife. So...
Well, we know Google Translate, or Google Transcript is never wrong.
Oh, howdy, y'all. This is Filling Ball. Now, I know y'all haven't forgotten about me. Shut up, Larry. All right, so my approval rating with the Wi-Fi... Not
what's his approval rating with the Wi-Fi?
Not be back right now with my approval rating for is that 120% where the nightlife?
Okay. He's got an approval rating of 120% where the nightlife is.
Where the nightlife. Beware the nightlife.
Everyone goes to see him.
Is it the night? I don't know. It could have been nightlight or knife life. Night life. Knife light.
Knife light.
It's a
beware the knife
it's
light.
It's a knife made of light.
Like a lightsaber.
Yeah. So that was a bit unsettling.
Was there anything else? Was that the only one?
No, we do have one other one here from Bill Engvall. So
here's your sign.
So all right, I'm officially creeped out.
That made me sad.
I don't think we can talk about Bill Engvall anymore.
I love him more than ever.
Was he talking to Larry the Cable Guy at one point?
I think so. He was in the background.
Didn't know they still hang out.
I like to imagine Larry has nowhere else to go. So yeah, I think Nate, please just no more Bill Engvall updates.
Yep, you got it. More Bill Engvall updates coming your way soon.
No, that's
just
not
like you
Tanner
like it.
Up here.
I got you covered.
Get her done.
No,
but yes.
Shit, I panic.
Instead of talking about Bill Engvall, hey Nate, can you tell us instead what we do?
Normally
here?
we talk about Bill Engvall, but today I'll make an exception.
No, we don't.
I'll make an exception today. What we usually do here is we scour the internet for strange and bizarre headlines. We take those headlines, throw them in a list, and use one of them at random as a inspiration for an origin story of a superhero or supervillain. Tanner, what are we doing this week?
This week we would be doing a hero because last week we made the villain Lord Hoarder of the Octopus Order, who was a gambler who kidnapped an octopus that was psychic named Paul.
Yeah.
And then he started kidnapping just interesting people, I guess is how I would word
people
it.
with mundane things that were like unique about them. So like
Freckleless Ginger.
the whole bottom of this woman's foot is all just one big mole.
No, you should not want to get that looked at.
I probably should get that looked at.
Yeah, that's probably not great.
Nah.
But yeah, so that would mean this week we are making a hero. So I've already picked an article at random here. That one is number 5 for you guys. And that headline is Cape Air plane safely makes emergency landing after Bird Strike.
Okay.
So, and this was submitted by Ruth Ann Gallagher.
Thank you, Ruth Ann. All right. Plane, bird, land.
Those are all words featured
Those
in this
are words.
title.
Go on, Drew.
Emergency.
Hey, there, never mind. Sorry, there's a pop-up that I couldn't fucking figure out how to close for
Yeah.
a second.
Same.
They made close in the lightest font they could possibly find.
Man, to me, this sounds like an emergency that happens that a hero can swoop in and like save the day.
So it makes it very open.
Yeah.
Where's the bird, the hero? And they were trying to take down a plane full of
Drugs.
drug Nazis.
Now, the first thing that I'm just like messing with like wordplay on the title is that instead of like a bird hitting the plane, it's not that kind of bird strike. I mean, it's a strike of birds. They're on strike.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
So why is that
I don't know what
force
that
them to
gives us.
land?
I don't know.
The birds
Everyone
all
knows
just
you
stopped
can't-
flying in the sky. They refuse to fly anymore. They're on strike, so they're just kind of like hovering there, and the plane
So then the plane
can't get around them.
Oh yeah. There we
So
go.
they're still in the air though? They're just not flying?
Yeah, what if they create a bird force field around an airport?
What do the
'Cause they're on
birds
strike.
want exactly?
They're sick of mankind being up in their
Ooh,
airspace.
I like it.
That's pretty good.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I mean, so maybe this is a hero for the birds, maybe not for humans.
Oh.
A bird hero.
Bird hero.
So humans are the enemy.
Mm-hmm. What kind of hero is it? What if it was an ostrich who like they think he can who like says like, yes, definitely I can fly, but like gets away with like not being able to fly. Somehow he's able to I don't know.
Is this Chicken Run?
Could be Chicken
Isn't that
Run.
the plot to
Could've-
Chicken Run?
That wasn't an ostrich.
What, it was wasn't a dude who claimed he could fly, right? It's been probably 15 years since I've seen it.
I'm surprised you've seen it all. I don't know. It doesn't have to be an ostrich.
I'm fine with an ostrich. I like when things relate to movies. It makes me understand things and people better.
That's true. That is true. That's the only way I can talk to you.
Mhm.
Tanner, we're breaking up. What? Okay. So failure to launch. Have you seen that?
You know that movie, The Breakup? Oh.
Oh. So I'm Jennifer Aniston in this situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we need to go bowling together, but like somehow we're gonna try to make that a guess. That's the only thing I know about the breakup.
Well, and then we see each other at the end. But we're with our own like new partner now. But as we're walking away, we both make one last glance at each other, and you wink at me, and we know.
Is that okay? Yeah. Yes, and
So yeah, that's a good superhero, right?
okay. Bird hero leading these birds on strike.
So, okay, they're on strike because they don't want humans flying.
Yes, they hate the Wright brothers.
So they're picketing in front of the airport.
Picketing
Like a
and
dome
chicketing.
over the airport.
So they're like flying around the airport, creating a bird force field. Got it.
Impossible to land. Yeah, or take off.
So does this plane still try, and that's why they make an emergency landing, or were they trying to come
Takes
into the
an-
airport?
Probably has to pull a Sullivan and go on a river or something.
What does Ed Sullivan have to do with that?
Isn't that the name of the the pilot?
Yeah, isn't it Sully?
It wasn't Ed Sullivan. Or
I think it was,
Was it?
Sully, I think.
I think.
Oh.
Sully's the movie. His name might be Sullivan, or is the River Sullivan?
Chelsea Sullivan was his name. Chesley.
Kelsey.
Sullenberger was his name. Sorry.
Captain
Okay.
Chelsea, Sully, Sullenberger, Tom Hanks. So that's that's what a name.
Yeah. Parents got to be proud of that one. Sullenberger. Yeah. Yeah, no, this pilot has to make an emergency landing on something not the tarmac, not in the airport. Maybe a highway, a very crowded highway probably.
A lot of people die.
A lot of people died,
Sounds
but
like a
everyone on that
crash.
plane, he is a hero. Everyone on that plane survived. Someone even went on to labor, so in a way he
He
produced life.
made life.
He came out one ahead.
Well, actually, no. Someone did actually die.
But a woman had birds like broke even.
Even Stevens.
And the cast
It
of
was
Even
Shia
Stevens was
LaBeouf,
on
yeah.
the plane, and all them survived.
For their reunion.
Yeah. Oh man, if only. We're getting very far away from the actual hero, though. Wait, unless the pilot is the hero.
Yeah, I don't know, because the birds could very easily be painted as the villain in this.
I'm having a hard time seeing these birds as anything but a villain right now.
Yeah, maybe this ostrich is evil, and it was designed in a lab to take down the airline business, and it was created by big train companies.
So the trains have a horse in this race too. All right.
Well, I think it's like a matter of perspective. Like, I think what if it's a bird who starts an ostrich who starts out on the side of the birds, but then ends up moving to a more central position where they're like, guys, this is our planet. Why don't we share? It'd be better if we shared this, guys.
What if the ostrich is organizing this big strike saying like birds to the sky, but then somehow went their whole life without realizing ostriches can't actually fly. So that's what makes the ostrich kind of flip around and be like, oh, but also we should maybe share the space.
Purely selfish reasons, like, oh, fuck, I can't fly.
I didn't realize that. Oh,
So
shoot.
he doesn't like learn a lesson or anything. He just is still being selfish.
Well, you learned a very important lesson in that ostriches can't fly.
I guess that is a lesson.
That's the most important lesson of all.
It's very important. Penguins. He like went and like meditated with the penguins and like came to peace with himself.
I love penguins.
Yeah. Pingwings. If you're Benny Cum.
Okay, so how is this ostrich a hero? Like, what does he do? How is he a superhero?
Nate, have you been listening?
We put it on roller skates.
Oh, that's just adorable.
Mm-hmm. Right?
And we give him
And maybe we attach a rocket to its back.
give him a gun.
Yeah, gun would be
We
good.
could. Gun would be great. What if it's an Inspector Gadget ostrich?
Well, then wouldn't it be able to fly?
No, that's the one thing.
They just never
The one
It
thing that
can't do.
mankind can't crack is how to, or
Can't put-
birdkind can't crack is how to make an ostrich fly with technology.
Like when it came down to it, like they couldn't put the little helicopter thing in that comes out of the hat. Couldn't put it in them.
Hey, what about this? What if?
Yeah.
So this is all bird tech, right? Birds are like, can't figure it out, bud. Sorry. But
Bird
then
tech
He
again.
gets down to the humans, and the humans are like, dog, we've been figuring out how to get people to fly for years now. We can make your stupid bird ass fly. Come on, get over here. And they're the ones who give him the ability to fly. So now we do have an ostrich who can fly, but it's only because of mankind.
So then he goes and quells the bird rebellions.
The bird belly.
Bird belly.
Yeah.
So is he like torn at first because he doesn't want to
Quells
betray
the
his
quails.
brethren?
I think so.
Yeah.
He's
Is
tough.
it-
He's trying to be like,
at this
guys,
point,
look, see,
like-
they're not all bad.
Is the ostrich no longer, or was the ostrich no longer the leader? Like, was he ever the leader? Was the bird ever the leader?
Maybe not a leader, but like really
Was
highly
really
regarded.
gung ho about it, and then like they maybe they organized a rally, like we're gonna protest, we're gonna fly all around the airports, and the ostrich is there and just like, yeah, I'm ready to do this, and then they all take off, and the ostrich like tries, can't do it. Just can't.
And then the birds instantly lose respect for him, like, and
Yeah.
start treating him like garbage. And he's like, "Oh
Yeah.
shit, they only like me when they thought I could fly, but I can't."
Yeah. So then the ostrich is all downtrodden and walking around and goes to the humans, and the humans help him. But the humans are probably thinking like, this bird is our way in. It's a bird, but also one of us. If you think about it, an ostrich is like pretty much a bird that's got human traits, you know? I mean, really think about it.
Yeah, I guess we both can't fly.
We got those long necks.
Yeah, we have really long necks. We
Mhm.
bury our heads when we're
Yeah.
scared.
We just shit wherever we feel like.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
And our meat is delicious.
And that ass, am I right?
Mhm. Hey, guys, do your legs go all the way up, just like those ostrich legs? Probably.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
where would
yeah.
they? Where else would they go?
I don't know, down into the ground,
Like idiots.
like idiots.
So what have we arrived at?
We have an Inspector Gadget ostrich.
Yeah.
So the ostrich was not mechanical until the humans made.
So
It's
maybe
so.
it gets in an accident, like running away from the strike.
Yeah.
Because like it's
Crying.
Yeah, it's embarrassed.
The plane.
Oh, the plane hits it. Maybe
And
somehow
Sully
the-
is like, not
Bring it
again.
around."
No, not again. I won't lose another.
What if somehow hitting the ostrich saved the plane? I don't know how you could do that, but then that's why the humans feel the obligation to save the ostrich.
He got
my
stuck in
God.
the wheel and just kind of like jammed it up a whole bunch.
So it forced it to break. The bird has no right to be alive, but they picked up a pulse and they were like, yes, bring him here. We can
We gotta
rebuild
save him.
this. Yes, absolutely
Our
this.
savior from above.
So
Inspector Gadget
then
Bird.
they save him, and he realizes, oh wait, these humans aren't so bad. Plus, they gave me the ability to fly. So
Also, did they build more into the ostrich? Like,
While we were in there.
yeah.
yeah, well,
I
they
mean, that's kind of how it happens in Inspector Gadget,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, he's a cop or some bullshit
yeah,
like
a
that.
really bad one apparently.
Yeah. Matthew Broderick, what were you thinking?
Yeah, what he made some weird career choices, huh?
Godzilla.
Yeah,
Let's get back into it. What else did they put into this bird?
spring legs.
Oh, that'd be so
spring
good on an
neck.
ostrich. And spring neck, yeah.
I like to imagine he could like coil it up, his neck. He can coil his neck up and then let it go, and then like it kind of does this little screw attack thing.
Can punch.
Can punch with his head.
Yeah, like
Oh, yeah,
why
with
not?
his-
Isn't
yeah,
that
Spring
like a
out,
headbutt technically?
yeah. Yeah, but it's springy. Spring?
Sproing?
Does like a rocket
Sprung?
engine come out of its butt? And then the roller skates appear as well.
Can there
Yes.
be big ostrich eggs that fly out of his butt, but they are explosive?
Of course. Does that project him forward?
So whenever he wants to go faster, he has
He
to
just
kill.
starts shitting eggs.
Yeah,
Yeah, why
there,
not?
there will be casualties.
Yeah.
He's not perfect. This is the first one they've ever made.
Does it do that fun thing where, like, when the ostrich wakes up, it looks at its wing and, like, bubbles are coming out of one feather and then a lighter's in the other? And then there's a bottle opener or a wine screw or something like
Are you
that.
describing the scene from the Inspector Gadget movie?
I'm remembering a surprising amount about
Yeah,
that
I was
movie.
like, what the? Did you watch it recently?
Probably like foam.
No, I
sticky
just
stuff.
have dumb memory. Oh, that shit that you spray at birthday parties. Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's right next to the lighter, so very dangerous.
but he ends up using that later. As sort of
Yeah.
like a just-in-time fix. He fends off a bird with like a flamethrower style thing.
Oh my god. Roasted that turkey.
Oh, are turkeys? No, turkeys can fly.
You know, I don't actually know.
Yeah, because they can get up in trees. They can't fly very far, though, I don't think.
Well, I can get up in trees, but
I haven't seen you get up in a tree in 5 years, Drew.
5 years?
Yeah, we were climbing a tree.
Yeah, that's
5
probably
years
about
ago.
right. I can't believe you remember that. It's so crazy.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
What was in the ostrich, but I think that's probably enough.
Okay. So then does he go back to the birds to be like, hey, actually humans aren't that bad, but then they think he's like brainwashed by them or something?
Absolutely, I would think so. With all that tech inside
Yeah.
him, they got to think that they
Yeah.
put something in his head.
And then so it's ostrich versus all the birds then.
Well, or they shun him away or something. And somehow he has to prove to them that humans are
No,
good.
I really want bird versus bird.
Okay, I guess they're just gonna fight.
Does he
I don't
rally the rest of the ostriches? Like, hey guys, look at what the humankind did for me. They could probably do this for you too.
And also the penguins, they got to get those in there.
Yeah,
The emus.
I was gonna say emus.
All right.
What else is a
Gonna
flightless
have
bird?
trouble getting a lot of emus though, probably.
And then the bats are there. They're just confused about what they are.
Humans
I
are
don't know.
rebels.
Sort of confused on what end we end up on.
We are more mammal than bird.
Yeah, we're just gonna stay out of this one. I think.
Yeah, we're out. All right, the bats show up and then leave.
We thought this was gonna be kind of like a fun, chill thing, but you guys are real serious about
You
it. We're
guys
just
are
gonna peace
a
out.
bunch of assholes, so please. So do they actually fight? Like, it would. I don't know. I could see like if they fight, it would be fun to talk about how he uses the gadgets to fight off the birds, or if we can create some sort of creative solution that makes them come together peacefully at the end and like agree. Oh, he's not brainwashed.
Mankind puts out a big, like a mile big suet cake. And the
Mile
birds are all
big.
like, ooh, I like that. I like that. And then they just kind of eat that. It's sort of a peace offering.
Can the ostrich do that? Just shits it out. It was in him
It's
the
out
whole
a
time.
mile by mile suet cake.
Yeah.
What's a suet cake?
Oh, it's like a bunch of seeds and stuff in suet, which is like this fatty stuff from animals, and sort of like you can hang them up and birds can eat the seeds out of it.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah, I mean,
It
I
is
only know
actually
we used
very
to sell 'em at
tasty.
the hardware store I worked at
Wait, when did you work at a hardware store?
when I was in high school.
What was it, a chain or the local one?
It was like I don't know how it was called Hardware Hank. It was not local
Oh,
because there were
I've
several
heard of
of
that.
them.
Ace is the Nate that the helpful hardware.
Holy
Nate.
shit! There's a Hardware Hank up here, guys. I gotta go. I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure there was one around where I lived in Iowa.
So I think it's a
There was
Midwest thing,
not.
maybe.
Hmm?
But yeah, I used to work at a hardware store. Oh man, it was the best. We had a cat that lived in the hardware store.
Oh, that's awesome.
His name was Hank. And
No.
of course. And he would just like sleep in the store and hang around. It was the best. Sometimes you'd be putting up like ice melt on this big shelf, and you'd look around the corner, and there he'd be just laying on his bed behind a bunch of stacks of ice melt. You'd be like, "Oh, hi Hank."
And then Hank ate the ice melt.
Oh yeah, he died.
Yeah.
He was
There's
poisoned
three up
almost
here, but-
immediately.
No.
What?
No, he's fine.
Oh, okay. Good.
I mean, I haven't gone back to check. He is a cat and thus mortal, but I haven't checked in with him recently, but I think he's fine.
All right. What else should we talk about?
No, but really, how are they going to solve the conflict? I don't think this bird can shit out a
Yeah.
mile-wide suet cake.
I thought we talked about
I think
this.
what it has
he could,
to be
and he will.
is they've knocked down the ostrich and they're like gonna kill him or something, and a human throws himself in front of them to take the hit. They're like,
The
oh
lead
wait, humans are good.
scientist. I love him. and then they start making out.
Who, the ostrich and him, or the birds that were gonna kill him?
Yes.
Everyone turns into a weird. The scientist and the ostrich.
It's so erotic that all the rest of the birds are like, oh man, I gotta kiss
Guess we're gonna
somebody."
fuck. And then it turns into a, if only the world would get together. World peace can be achieved through one
this is
big
another
old bird
Randy
orgy.
episode then.
Another Randy animals.
Listen, they're animals. They have baser instincts than us, and they're just randy as hell.
Also, that scientist for some reason. No, they don't do that. That would be bestiality.
Listen,
you
I'm
know.
just gonna write that in my own private fan fiction. But yeah, we should probably do
I'll
something.
write that down too.
But no, I like the idea of one of the lead. I don't know. Would it be an engineer that worked on this? Bioengineer,
I
A
don't
bird.
know.
A bird doctor.
bird doctor. The lead bird doctor came and threw herself in front of the ostrich and was like, "No, you can't.
I won't let you.
Um,
I love you.
I love him, but not in like I love him, but like
I
you
think
know,
I could love you.
I okay.
Oh.
Are we still trying to make it romance?
Oh. I forgot we were trying to not do that.
We're trying to not do that.
Nate's trying to leave the door open for a
say it again.
sequel.
Okay, try again.
It's a will they won't they.
Okay. All right. I'll try this again. All right, Nate, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the lead bird doctor comes
Yes.
and throws
She
throws
comes,
herself in
yes.
front of the. Okay. We're gonna try one more time.
Okay.
Okay. Say
Yeah,
it
you-
breathier this time.
Okay. All right. Lead bird doctor.
Boner.
All right. So I guess she's gonna fuck that bird.
Listen, if the Shape of Water can have that happen, I don't see why we can't pave some new ground.
She gonna fuck that bird. All right. Heard it here first. I was trying, folks. I was trying.
That
You all
bird?
heard.
She can fuck.
She gonna fuck.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay, wait. I have a question. This is more about bird anatomy.
Yeah, let's go.
We were talking about. We keep referring to the ostrich as a he, but then we were also saying that the ostrich shoots eggs out.
Yes,
Listen,
and
anything can happen.
Okay. Just asking.
Maybe I don't know. They made him fucking have a lighter in his wings, so I don't see why they couldn't
Yeah.
also make him an egg producer.
yeah, they just put an
Okay.
egg shoot.
egg shoot.
That's all he's missing, really. That's the only difference between male and female ostriches is that one of them has an egg shoot. So you just throw that in there and you're fine.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's what it takes. Like they see, oh, okay, you love him. That's weird, but endearing.
If you could save your physical
Hey, you know
love
what?
for somewhere else.
I think we're gonna stop doing this. I think we can both share the land and the sky.
It's
I'm gonna leave
true
you.
love conquers all.
You guys go over there, I guess. There's the car from Titanic over there, please. You can go in there.
And then
How
maybe,
big is that car?
Yeah.
It's just well, it was at the it was just, on display at the airport. It was in the plane that had to emergency land. So I think we solved it.
Man, in another life, we could have had Sully be the hero and just be the ultimate bird killing machine. Just comes in and completely wipes those birds out with his plane. I've killed before, I'll kill again.
He gets kills all the birds, gets out of the airplane, and it's just like, where are my glasses?
And then he lays eyes upon that ostrich and he's like, oh, yeah.
Nate, what's wrong with you tonight?
It's all those wings we ate.
Yeah, we did eat a shitload of wings. Can I I've had this thought in the back of my head. Can I suggest that it ends with them all being peaceful and whatnot, and then the fish go on strike because the water is the land that
Yes, I
is
love it.
the
So
area
they're
that
fighting boats.
trying to think, like, do they go on strike around harbors or something?
Where are they fighting ducks or mallards?
Oh, the ducks would be a good intermediary, like if they need to send some, like,
Or they're a wild card because they're water and flying.
oh, you know what? We'll send the bats.
Send the bats in.
The bats. They don't. We don't have anything to do with water. They say. You do know that, right?
Do
But
I
then
know
they
that?
have
Are you asking me?
No, I was speaking as the bats, talking to
me?
the people. No, never
Now,
mind.
why is Bat speaking to Tanner?
Yeah.
Because Tanner is president in this world.
And the first
President
lady is an
Ackerman.
ostrich now.
Oh,
You
yeah.
do-
Sorry, Kelsey.
There's no escaping it.
yeah, we can do whatever we want. I'm Department of Agriculture.
And your name's-
Now, why agriculture?
I don't know, because I'm pretty far down that hierarchy that I probably won't be made president. I really don't want that.
I think I
And then the fish.
Oh, sorry, what?
And then I was gonna say, and then the fish kills everyone, and then I am forced to be president. Yeah,
It's your
Oh, so
nightmare.
this is what is that show that just got canceled?
I was thinking
Yeah,
of Battlestar
Designated
Galactica.
Survivor.
Oh, yeah. What were you saying? What are you in this world, Nathan?
I think I am I own a franchise location of like Jack's Links protein like jerky store.
Is that
Okay.
that's a thing?
There's one up here. There actually is, yeah.
What? For real?
What's your
I never actually got a chance to go to it. It opened after I stopped working downtown. But yeah, it's like basically a little store that Jack's Links owns.
Oh, I
What's
wanna
your
check that out.
what's your sinew cake selection like?
My what?
Sinew cake.
What are you saying?
What's the cake that you were
Oh,
talking
the
about
suet
for birth?
cake?
Suet.
It's like
Sinew.
sinew.
Do it.
Suet. What's the
suet
suet cake?
is actually really good because you're gonna want a lot of that seed and that fat for when you're
Mm.
bulking up,
And for your ostrich lover.
and so you can decadently feed it to your ostrich lover.
Mm,
Mm.
put it on your chest and.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
no, the randiness has gotten to me.
You're coming through the vents.
All right, we should really talk about name.
The sexy ostrich.
The sextridge.
Damn it, it was right there and I couldn't even think of it.
The handy ostrich,
Oh.
because it's a very handy ostrich, like very useful. Also loves to give handies.
No. But also yes.
No, we can't do the sex. We can't do. The
I mean,
sex
we can
name.
have it in there, but we can't have it.
No,
in
we
the
can't.
name.
Please, no. Grant me this.
Jeremiah the ostrich.
Inspector Hatchet, since it's like eggs hatching. I don't know.
It's like the movie Hatchet.
Yeah, but wait, was that a movie?
It is a movie.
But not the Gary Paulson book, right?
No, it's fun though if you try to think of it as that.
Is it a horror movie?
Yes,
Okay.
very much. We could do the mashup thing. One person do a bird
I was
word, one
kind of
person
thinking that.
do like a robot techno type word.
Who wants to do it? Who did it last time?
I think you two did it latest.
I think it's been a while since Tanner and I did it together.
Okay. Do you want the bird word or the like robot word?
I'll do the bird word.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta think.
Okay, I have one, I think.
I've got kind of a bird word. We'll give it a shot.
Okay.
All right. Nate, count us down. We'll do it on shoot.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Talon.
Cyber.
Cyber
Ooh.
Talon.
Ooh.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah, that's like a 90s like movie villain. That's good.
Cyber Talon.
Damn, we should do the mashup more often. It tends to work.
Yeah. All right. It's the Cyber Talon.
Cyber Talon.
And
What's
then,
his
of course,
civilian name?
He's a bird.
Joe
He says a bird.
Ross Dridge.
Ostrich.
Actually, very good. God damn it. You did it again, Drew.
Yeah. Ross Tridge. The Cyber Talon. That's perfect. Yeah, we really should we should do a mashup more often because I think it leads to good results. What's left? Comic book cover?
We don't. I guess we kind of did a costume because we talked about like what. He has.
Well, yeah, we have.
And
It's a
an
trench coat
ostrich.
and the big hat,
Or one of his eyes like metallic in like a red
glowing red.
light. Yeah.
Yeah, and then if the ostrich needs to see something in the distance, it like zooms out like a telescope,
Yes, and then he stretches his neck out too.
and he snipes someone.
Cyber Talon. What's the doctor's name that throws herself on him to save him?
Doctor. I mean, is it going to be a fun? we determined she was a bird doctor.
Dr. Birds and Stuff.
She could be something feather.
Dr. Birds and Feather.
Who names their daughter Birdson?
Well, it's all one name. All the last name is
Birds and Feather. Oh, okay.
Like BURDESN
Jennifer Birdson Feather.
FETHR. It's Icelandic. That works, right?
Yeah.
Nate?
Comic book cover?
I was tempted like by the visual of the like the initial event where the birds are surrounding the airport, but I feel like that doesn't. Is there a lot for our hero to do there?
It could be a close up of Sully crashing the plane, and he's trying to find his glasses clearly in the frame.
Do we want to do that from the cockpit?
And we could, or what else
Where
is
is the ostrich in that frame then?
in the cockpit with him for some reason.
There's a bumper sticker that says "Ostrich is my cockpit" or is my co-pilot.
Is my cockpit and co-pilot. I like to
Is
be
my-
inside of the ostrich.
Oh no. Oh, there's also you could have one that it's the ostrich on the operating table.
I was just gonna
And-
say that.
Ooh.
You see all these
Yeah.
comical items laying around,
Yeah,
like the
there's like
operating
a-
table for like what they're gonna add.
There's gonna be like a punching glove over there and like a lighter.
The Jack in the Box,
Yeah, just a bunch of springs, and
goofy stuff.
they're like attaching a leg.
Just a
They've
bunch
got
of
the chest.
avocados.
They've
piled
got
up
the
for some
chest
reason.
cavity like opened up. Like for some reason, there's a door in the front.
Easy
Yeah,
access.
that could be a lot of
duh.
fun.
The doctors are like very serious and like they've got masks on everything. One of them is holding a slinky.
One of them has
Of
the
course.
big old like spray can of like the silly string.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good visual.
So that's the cover.
That's the cover. And then in out the window you can see just birds swarming around an airport.
There you go. Ties it all together.
Gets it all in there.
Keep it all in there.
All right. Is that good then?
I'm happy.
I'm I'm pretty happy with that. I know Nate's very happy, like
Nate's, like,
weirdly
really-
happy about this.
Very
Really happy.
turned on by this.
Well, okay. Well, Tanner, did you want to play us out?
Yeah, sure. So this was issue 53? Yeah, 53.
Yeah.
Headline Heroes. Today we created the superhero, the Cyber Talon, and his lover, Dr. Birdsenfeather, which really we didn't talk about other than that one scene. Anyway,
what was that scene? I forget.
The best scene.
Probably not important. Yeah, you're right.
It's the Oscar scene. So at this time, as always, we'd like to thank Brett Jacobson for creating the art for our show. Brett was actually involved in the Emu Wars in Australia, however many years ago that was. So he hates birds.
So many boomerangs lost.
How many must fall before we stop this madness? We also want to thank Carl Sorensen. Carl did the music for this podcast and helps us every week with post-production of all the audio and all that fun stuff. If you'd like to work with Carl in any sort of audio capacity, maybe you'd want an intro for your, or you want some intro music for your podcast, or you want some help with post-production or anything musical like that, you can reach out to him at carljsorensen.com.
If you have any articles you would like to send to us, we would love it. So many ways to get them to us. Our email, headlineheroescast@gmail.com. Send them to our Twitter and follow us there as well, at headline_heroes. There's the Facebook group, of course, and also the subreddit r-headline heroes. And then finally, we do have a voicemail that you can call in and leave us anything, even if you're Bill Engvall and threatening humanity. That number is 319 596.
Well, a cow getting
I gotta scroll down.
How do you
All
scroll
right, here
that,
it is. 319-596-6766. So give us a ring. If you're listening to us on any podcast app of some kind, it would be awesome if you could hit subscribe. What are you doing? And then finally, tell a friend about us. And so thank you for listening, and we hope you'll pick up the next issue of Headline Heroes.